All right, so we're here at the WAVS Bissau campus, and right behind me is the new training center that just opened up a few months ago in September, and we're going to go do a quick little tour. And so here you can see the training center, which now has the capacity to provide training space for up to 200 students every single year, and it's already up and running. We've got a welding class morning and afternoon, and then also a second one in the afternoon and evening, operating in the welding lab. And then we also have a carpentry training program that's operating here as well. And so we're going to start off by taking a look at our welding lab over here. This is a 3,000 square foot workshop space that is set up to be able to train up to 30 students at a time. And we've had such a huge increase in demand that we've actually had to split our students into two groups, as I mentioned earlier. And so we have a nice large facility with plenty of workbenches. We have about half a dozen welders, and we have all of the machines to go along with the metalwork and the cutting and the drill press, and all the equipment that's going to be needed for students to learn how to fabricate all sorts of materials: doors, windows, beds, chairs, gates, security bars, you name it. A lot of the products that you see, or a lot of the infrastructure that you see here, was actually fabricated by our students. So for example, these welding booths were actually built by our students. And then the tables, the workbenches, were all built by our students as well. Here's a project they just completed, a set of lockers on wheels that were fabricated by the students. So our students can kind of store their boots and their clothes and their jackets and stuff like that during the day. You can see we also have a sink water station here for sanitation and any emergencies as well. We have our sub panel system right here. It's pretty substantial wiring that was involved in the installation process for this workshop. And we've got 5-meter tall walls with an additional 2 meters of translucent paneling. And you have the mezzanine area there above the offices and the classrooms, which provides some additional space. Now we're gonna cruise on over here, and we're gonna take a look at our machining lab. So in here, this is just about 1,000 square feet, a little bit under. And we have the space set up for basic machining work. And you can see we have a mill with a DRO attached to it for precision measurement. And then we have our lathe right here. Now we're going to take a look at the classroom that is used by the welding students. It's a clean space for the students for theory instruction, and it's got tiled floors, as you can see, AC for the heat of the afternoon, desks, tables, chairs, whiteboard, and in the near future we'll also have a projector set up here for training videos and everything else that's needed to help students learn the theory component of their new trade. Bom dia, bom dia. Anzi bem. Yeah. And then in here we have the office for our welding staff. We have 4 welding instructors plus an additional 6 interns, and so they utilize this space for the administrative side of their work. In the future, it's also where we'll be able to store some tools and some other equipment that we can then distribute through this kind of sliding glass window right here that allows our students to be able to check tools in and out, just like that. And now we're going to go up the stairs into the mezzanine area. And so here you can see some additional space that we're currently using as storage, but we'll also be able to use this for any purpose in the future, including storing projects or client production projects that are still under completion or awaiting delivery. And then over here you can kind of see a bird's eye view of the welding workshop and just the expansive space that is available for this training program. One kind of cool shot is out the window from the mezzanine. You can see our classroom buildings right over there, along with the rest of the neighborhood. And then we're gonna come on down the stairs here, and on the other side of the mezzanine, you can see what is currently being used as kind of additional workspace for the carpentry program, but will soon become our future electrician and solar technician training program workshop. It's the exact same size as the welding workshop, which is right over there, the welding lab, which is right over there on the other side. And we're very, very excited about how this space is going to be used to be able to train up to 60 electricians and solar technicians every year. So as you go down here, you can see that we've got a mirror image of the other side. We've got offices right here for our carpentry and our future electrician instructors. And then also another classroom space. And then in here you have the additional classroom space that can be used by the electrician and the carpentry students. Now we're going to walk over and check out the carpentry program. So in here you can see we've got the bandsaw, the planer, table saw, and everything else that is needed for our carpentry program. And it's the exact same space as the machining room on the opposite side of this building. So we're now exiting the building. And you can see we're now on the south side of the building as we now face north. Over here is our original welding workshop, which we built with a set of containers, which is now used as additional workspace and storage space. Now we're going to take a quick look into the bathrooms facilities here. So this is the men's bathroom right here, and it's probably one of the nicer bathrooms you're going to see in the whole country, especially for a vocational school. We have our toilet stalls. And then we have about 5 shower facilities right here as well. And then right next door, we also have the women's bathroom, which someone is cleaning right now, so we're gonna skip that. And so there you go, that ends our tour, and thank you to everyone who was involved in helping make this facility a reality, and the hundreds of students who are going to be benefiting from it every year are extremely thankful for the opportunity as well. And we're very excited about the future of the impact that we're going to be able to have in the lives of these young men and women, thanks to all that you have done to invest in this facility and the opportunities that it creates for the future leaders of Guinea-Bissau.